Hey, good morning everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. This is day 4 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. I spent the night at a place called Above the Cloud Hostel, which was a very nice hostel. Bunks, they had some private rooms. I just got a bunk. My bunk mates in the room, one was a gold medalist and one was a silver medalist in the I think the Seoul Olympics on snoring. They were pretty impressive. But I had my earplugs and got a couple of hours of sleep, so I'm on the trail already. Today I'm going to dedicate my day to my uncle that passed away several years ago, Uncle Danny. In his past, when he was younger, he had a lot of demons that he dealt with. But I know in his later years, he, came to peace with himself, accepted the Lord, and I think he died very peacefully. But anyway, I'm going to dedicate the day to him. Start out with the daily rosary as usual, and then I'll, pray a couple of prayers to him and contemplate, his life as I walk on the trail. It's 32 degrees. Wind is pretty steady, but it's supposed to be very sunny today, up around 58, so it'll be a beautiful hiking day. All right, I hope you all had a good day as well, and I'll see you on the trail. Thanks. Just want to give you an idea of one of the mountains that I'll be going over today, getting to Lance's Creek. It's going to be about a 9-mile hike today. It's very beautiful. At least we have a little bit of a view. Still pretty chilly. But that's my goal, up and over. All right, so here we are on top of some mountain somewhere, but you can see Atlanta. I don't know if you all can see it way there in the distance. There's a little gray sticks up there, but it's a beautiful sweeping view. And I'm here with some trail friends that are having a second breakfast, right? Oh my God. Okay. I'm at the summit of that mountain that I pointed out earlier in the day, and I want to give you an idea of the view. It's pretty cool. It's very expansive and pretty spectacular. Okay, hold on for 1 sec. Let me spin this around. So today's been one of the first days that you don't have a ton of wind. There's not very many clouds and the sun's out. So it's going to make for a really pretty hiking day. I think the high's supposed to get up to 58, which will actually be a little bit warm. Those people that, not all of them, but a lot of the people that I showed you at the last little clip where we saw Atlanta, I've been hiking with them, or not really hiking with them, but staying at shelters, same shelters. So I've got to know them a little bit. I think that's kind of the way it's going to work, or it's working so far, is basically you walk by yourself and then you see some of the same people day in and day out at shelters if you're walking about the same pace and same miles. But everybody, beginning of the trail, is kind of sticking between 8 and 10 miles until they get their trail legs and they get their heart, their lungs, and their legs kind of synchronized. And that's what I'm doing as well. All right, gotta stop videoing so I can get my trekking poles on, because I'm going down a rocky kind of descent. Talk to you soon. A beautiful little grotto. It's kind of cool. If I needed water, this is where I fill up my water bottle. And I'm about, 3 or 4 miles into my 4th day hiking. And as a lot of you know, I posted day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3 on YouTube yesterday, because I was at a hostel that had Wi-Fi. So I had kind of a surreal moment just now. I'm just past an elderly gentleman. He's doing just a day hike, and stopped to say hello, and he said, "Hey, are you posting stuff on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I just got done watching your videos." I mean, what a small world, right? Kind of a surreal moment. They haven't been up maybe more than 12 hours. So at any rate, I'm glad people are watching and enjoying. And that was just kind of a neat, special moment. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is all over the trail, and it's ice, but it's like ice grass. I'm just going to show you. Ooh, see that? So I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously it's water that's come up through the ground, but it looks like glass or grass. Okay, so this is probably the prettiest view that I've had so far. I bet you could see for 50, 60 miles, you think, girls? Yeah. Unbelievable. And this is Preacher Rock, you say?
Yeah.
So it's Preacher Rock. I've got, do any of you all mind being in this? No. So here is spring break from SLU. All right, Daniel, if you're looking at this, these girls are on spring break.
A few of them are available.
Daniel's married to my daughter, so so he's not available, even though you guys are. All right. So you guys watch it. This is going to be on everybody. This is just kind of a neat tree. I mean, it's obviously just a regular tree, but then you got this arch that goes all the way to the ground. So I wonder if this came up and attached to that, or that came down and attached to that. You'll never know. Hey guys. Hey. So water refill. Do that about 3 times a day. Okay, so this is going to be home tonight. It's just a camping area. It's not there's no shelter associated with it, but it's called Lance's Creek, and there's four camp pads, and generally you try to get 2 tents per pad, and I think we're going to need to do that based on the folks that I was hiking with earlier today. There should be a number of them coming. A little campfire area, and I would imagine we make a little campfire because some of the wood is dried out enough to make a campfire. And then I don't know if you can see it right through the trees there. That's Lance's Creek, hence Lance's Creek campsite. I don't know if you can, well, you might be able to see the bear cable. I don't think you can see it. Anyway, there's a bear cable that hangs between these 2 trees right there, and it's probably, I don't know, 25 feet off the ground. And so we'll be throwing our food sacks up there, keep the bears away, because we're getting pretty close to some pretty heavy-duty bear area. Hey everybody, just want to do kind of a final check-in on my 4th day of the Appalachian through hike. I'm trying to talk kind of lightly because I don't want to disturb the other hikers. So we're camping at a place called Lance's Creek, and it's the last camping spot before you get to an area where there's a bear canister requirement in order to spend the night there. So nobody carries a bear canister, so everybody kind of piles up in this campsite right before the area where you can't camp without a bear canister. So I got here, I was actually the first one here at this campsite and have a pretty decent spot, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea. I'm just gonna pan around a little bit so that you can see how the campsite gets set up. So let me turn this around and give you kind of a small idea. So we've got Sideways, that's his trail name, Sideways, right behind me. And then we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other campers. And then we've got a couple of folks that are in their hammocks. So that's what this particular campsite looks like. Everybody is starting to eat dinner. Got a little fire going, and there are a few other people that are passing us. They must have bear canisters, but just want to give you kind of a last video of the day. It was a great day, especially because it wasn't raining. The weather was just really wonderful, and a day like today makes the 2 other days that were rainy and yucky worthwhile. So I'm going to be signing off right now, and I'll catch you in the morning.